Hey, hope you're doing well. In this video, you're about to learn about a bad business decision that I made, one that I regret to this day. I hope that you learn from my mistakes. I'm very passionate about helping people. I hope I can add value to you, and you do not make this same business mistake that I made. I made a bad mistake, terrible mistake. You better not make the same mistake that I made. Please watch this video, and I hope you learn, all right? The Sanders Financial, where we talk money matters because money matters. Hello, welcome to the Sanders Financial, where we talk money matters because money matters. I'm your host, Ladarius Sanders. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we're going to talk to you about credit, specifically business credit. If you are an entrepreneur, whether you're established or a new business, something that you started as a passion project and now you decided to scale it and to grow it, and you want to use credit because you understand how important credit can be, this is the video for you. One of the things you want to look out for are how business credit is reported. There's a company called the Dun Bradstreet. That's like the business credit bureau for businesses. Consumer, that's when you have TransUnion, Experian, Equifax with your FICO score. That's your personal credit. But on the business side of the house, the Dun Bradstreet. What you want to do is when you are establishing business credit, try to find institutions that report to the Business Credit Bureau, the Dun Bradstreet. Always ask the banker or whoever is going to approve your loan if this reports in your personal credit as well as your business credit. What do I mean by that? If you go with a company that reports to your personal as well as your business credit bureau, you could potentially hurt yourself in the future. Let me break it down for you. Real life example. I reached out to a mentor of mine and he raved about a specific credit card. It was the Capital One Spark credit card. Capital One Spark credit card. It's a business credit card. I reached out to Capital One. I had an 800 credit score personal at that time. So I applied for the credit card. It's important that you have good credit yourself when you're applying for business credit because they look to you for the personal guarantee. I'll teach you about personal guarantees in another video. It's a lot to unpack, but in short, it means that you will be liable if the debt was not repaid. So if you default, they're coming for your personal assets. That's in short what a personal guarantee is, but there are ways around that. So my credit was good. I applied, got approved. And so I was like, oh wow, I got this business credit card. And I was leveraging the business credit card to take care of renovations on a real estate project. So I leveraged the credit card, went to Home Depot, linked the card to my Home Depot account, had my contractors go to Home Depot charging all type of lumber, drywall, you name it. I got all the points for it, which made things cheaper for me because it was a discount. And then Home Depot added points on top of that, which gave me even further discounts. So it was definitely a wise decision to use a credit card with points to attach to my Home Depot account. And I made sure that as soon as I got funds, I paid it off as quickly as possible. But I was really deep into this renovation project and I just didn't have the funds to pay off the card right away. So they gave me 12 months at 0% interest. So it really didn't matter. It was just free money at that time. Where things got hairy was I noticed, I got an alert, my credit score started to drop. And I was like, why did my credit score drop? And then it told me that my revolving utilization was too high. I'll teach you about revolving utilization in my course. That's right, I do have a course. It's called Money Matters. I'll give you more info about that later. But my revolving utilization increased, right? So the amount of money that I had available to use it spiked. It went too high. It went over the 30% threshold. And it's because this business credit card was starting to report in my personal bureau. The reason why you want to use a business credit card or a business loan, business line, is to get it out of your personal name. It hurts you if you're trying to apply for a mortgage, if you're trying to get a car loan, anything for your personal, for yourself, it's going to show that you have this business liability that's out here. So it's more advantageous to have it in something completely separate where if they ran your credit so that you can apply a mortgage or a car, it doesn't even show up on the credit bureau. That's how you want it to be. That is the value of using business credit. Because some people say, well, why don't you just use your personal credit anyway for business purposes? Sometimes you have to. If you don't have established business credit, you do have to start that way. But as soon as you can start to get business credit, it will definitely benefit you down the road. So what do? Well, I had to finish this project, so I quickly pivoted and I went to American Express. American Express, their business credit cards do not report in your personal credit. Those the debt that you incur from American Express reports in the business credit bureau, not in your personal. You still personal guarantee it, meaning like you still co-sign for your business, but it does not report in your personal credit. So the debt will not show. If I have my Amex card and if I put $30,000 on my business American Express card, it's not going to show in my personal credit that I owe $30,000 anywhere. Not going to show. The only time that this will impact your personal credit is if you default. That's the whole purpose. If you default with American Express, then definitely they're gonna throw that lien, said, hey, you owe Amex this much, right? So now you're in collections. That's a whole other thing. You don't want to be in collections. So always pay your bills on time. And I truly believe in being debt free. I'm not like I don't want to say any names, but there are certain people out there that are financial influencers that are very much about debt is bad, stay out of debt. Hey, there's good debt and there's bad debt. I'm teaching you how to use business credit for good debt reasons, right? I leverage a business credit card to do renovations on something that provided another passive income stream into my life. That is good debt. Bad debt is if I decide I want to get a Louis Vuitton belt or a Louis Vuitton bag and I don't have the cash to pay for it and I'm swiping on a credit card to do it. That is bad debt. Do not ever get in bad debt. I'm encouraging you to leverage OPM, read that book, OPM, other people's money, meaning the banks, credit, cards, lines, whatever, to help leverage those as a tool to generate more income for you. So you always got to run the numbers. No matter what you're invested in, business, a medical practice, whatever it is that you want to invest your time, your money, your resources into, just always make sure your ROI is well worth it. ROI, return on investment. That's what that acronym means, ROI. I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't want to make this a long video, but I just want you to understand that there is value in utilizing business credit. Make sure if you get a business car loan, a business credit card, a business line of credit, ask the institution, will this report in my personal credit? Because Capital One, I didn't ask the question and I paid the price, because now anytime I swipe that card, even though from an accounting perspective, it'll show in the books as, hey, this was for my business. But the credit bureau says, hey, you owe this debt, so we're gonna make your credit score go down, because your revolving utilization needs to be free, flowing, and growing, not maxed out. I was not maxed out with my credit, I'm just letting you know. But if you go over certain thresholds, which I will teach you in further videos, keep watching, as well as my course, Money Matters. That's right, because we are the Sanders Financial, where we talk money matters because money matters. Please like, subscribe, share with someone you know. Hey, and drop in the comments if you know, matter of fact, if you know any institutions out there like ViStar, is it VStar or ViStar, that report to the credit bureau. Wells Fargo reports to the credit bureau. Chase, does Chase report to personal? I don't know. I think Chase reports to the business and not business and personal. Not quite sure, but I definitely know American Express does. They treat you right. So yeah, drop in the comments if you know any institution that you want to help anyone else out, that you know you're a business owner that helps and reports to the business credit bureau and not business and your personal. Drop in the comments, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Peace. God bless.
Thanks again for watching the Sanders Financial, where we talk money matters because money matters.